He simply waved his hand. The missile next to the soldier immediately launched. After rising into the air, it split into more than a dozen warheads mid-flight, each one locking onto and striking its target with precision. This devastating weapon was designed by Tony Stark himself, yet Tony never imagined that the very thing almost killing him would be one of his own creations. After a weapons demonstration, Tony Stark was traveling back to his base by convoy when a missile suddenly struck the vehicles. Explosions followed one after another. Most of the escorts were killed instantly, and even his personal bodyguard died right in front of him. Tony crawled out of the wreckage, desperately trying to call for backup, but the next second, a missile landed right beside him. When he saw the Stark Industries logo on it, it was already too late. The explosion threw him violently through the air, and blood quickly soaked through his clothes. Fortunately, he had been wearing a bulletproof vest in advance, which saved his life. In and out of consciousness, he felt someone performing surgery on him. The pain was unbearable. He screamed out in agony before slipping back into unconsciousness. When Tony Stark finally woke up, he found himself in a dim cave. A stranger, an unfamiliar doctor, was sitting beside him. He pulled out the medical tubes, trying to sit up and drink water, only to discover a car battery attached to his chest. After tearing away the bandages, he saw a circular metal device embedded in his chest. The doctor explained countless shrapnel fragments were still lodged inside his body. If they reached his heart, he would die instantly. The electromagnetic device in his chest was the only thing keeping the shrapnel from moving, and the only reason he was still alive. From that moment on, Tony Stark's life depended entirely on it, but an even greater crisis was just beginning. The armed group that kidnapped him forced him to build weapons for them and brought him into their arsenal. What Tony saw left him stunned. Every weapon stored in the warehouse came directly from Stark Industries. He had always believed he was building weapons to maintain peace, but now those same weapons were being used by terrorists to kill innocent people. The leader of the group ordered him to use the materials inside the cave to build the most advanced missile possible. Tony Stark knew very clearly, once the weapon was complete, they would never let him leave alive, so he agreed to cooperate. But deep inside, a far more daring plan was already forming.